what's going on, guys? Kalamazi here, and this is going to be a run through a 17 Halls of Atonement on 9.2 PTR, playing Destruction, Reign of Chaos, Wilfred's with the Destro 4-piece. Now, about, I think like 3 weeks ago, give or take, Blizzard made some changes to the Destro 2-piece, 4-piece, making it basically every 10 shards spent, you get a Blasphemy Infernal, which is the big purple one, which brings Reign of Chaos with it. It leads to a much higher Reign of Chaos uptime. The Reign of Chaos Wilfred's 2-minute Infernal build is pulled ahead as the best build basically in single target and 2 target in AOE, pretty much due to this synergy. Now, when it comes to mass AoE, Destro's already been very good for a long time. We've known this. But the 4-piece actually gives a lot more value in AoE because there's multiple targets, multiple Rain of Fires. You're just spamming Rain over and over and over, getting these huge Rain of Fire windows, Immolation Aura value, Blasphemy value, Stun value, all of that. It's actually pretty wild. This sort of feels like how it was in early alpha and beta of Shadowlands. It's pretty cool. The single target's still a bit lacking. The 4-piece is a decent increase in single target, but I still feel Destro needs a buff to like Chaos Bolt and like probably a buff to Havoc as well to really help out its single target and 2 target. Now, my hope here is that Blizzard doesn't nerf it at all. But if they do decide to nerf the actual 4-piece value, that they find some way to nerf the heavy AoE value that it brings and not really touch like the single target value or the cleave value, right? Maybe something along the lines of nerfing like the Immolation Aura value of the Blasphemy Infernal, or maybe like removing the actual stun clause if you get 2 Blasphemy windows back to back. Not really sure. It's not my job to figure that out, but I don't want them making it, every 14 shards spent or every whatever, leave it the way that it is, but find some way to nerf the actual AoE value if it's going to be the case. But either way, the build's a lot of fun. I don't want to talk nerfs because I don't necessarily think it needs to be nerfed necessarily. We'll see. But the build's a lot of fun. The AoE value is really good. Any weak words or anything you see here, guys, all on my Twitch. If you want to swing by, grab them, hang out, ask any questions anytime, feel free to do so. Also, heads up, the 9.2 Warlock spreadsheet is indeed now live. The Tier 3 Fel Guard rank my Patreon or higher does indeed get early access to that. If you're looking at supporting, there should be a link somewhere up here, as well as down, I believe, in the video description below. And there also should be, I think, logs from tonight, maybe. If I have them, I'll put them down in the comment section. So, with that being said, let's get into the video. Oh, and you can, at this current point in time, pre-stack the tier bonus going into a key. I'm not sure if it'll last, but, yeah. Not a big deal. I want to cast bolts, but at the same time, I'm just capped on shards like no tomorrow. So, I guess we just cast these instead. I'm getting meleeed. I'm getting thrashed, what it is. How is this thing still alive, dude? It's still thrashing through all the AoE. I could focus down a little more, honestly. Probably could have cleaved off it. I should have held that proc next pack. No Fury needed. We're good. We're chilling. Heck. Well, I have Infernal in 30. Holy probably so nerf it's insane. I mean, you're insane. Actually have player bound Infernal here too. Sick. I have like Ruby and Dark Soul now from the desync, which is really awkward. The one thing I don't like is like the weird desync with that CDR. But I haven't really felt it with any. I guess there's some pop it here and go, honestly. Yeah, let's just go. Whatever. I'll have like procs here, I guess, at some point. Hello, game. Help me. Uh-oh. You should have a stone, right? Oh. I'm gonna hold the Infernal. I don't have anything here. I'm just gonna pod. I don't have anything at all there. Pod's a defensive, right? Essentially. So essentially I have my pod. Right, we're good. Close enough. Alright, we're good. Next pull, we're chilling. Next pull, we're big chilling. There's more stones, whoever needs some here. There you go. Eat up, boys. There you go. Physical fires. I like these epic fails. Let's go. I mean, well, you're in the right place. You're in the right place, big dog. Here, it's whatever. I'm like 10 seconds off my actual Dark Souls stuff. Good unfortunate. It should carry over into the rest of this window. Alright, that's a decent, probably recent here, I guess. It's alright-ish. The CDR threw me off a bunch, but that should be decent. Have a whole lot here. Oh yeah, I've got a 4-piece. Never mind. My own built-in Reign of Chaos window. My kingdom for 0.1 shards, please. Anything, Ian, help me. I need a weak aura that tracks the actual stacks too. I haven't looked at the top of my screen. It's a bit annoying. Trox TRD. Trox, I think. Leave the prime sub, man. Appreciate it, big dog. Thank you, dude. Welcome to the channel. Welcome. Thank you for the support, my man. Appreciate it. Much love. Thank you. I think Demon would have done more overall damage. Maybe. I mean, the point is we're trying all three specs out today, or I guess this week, right? We already tried out Demo yesterday, but possibly, quite possibly, yeah. Sort of hard to say, though. Sort of hard to say. My Infernal, dude. Actually, I forgot we hadn't even cleared this side yet. Is that Experiment 12B? No, this is the Feldrake, if it's the mount you're talking about. It's like an older TCG mount. One of the older ones, my boomer. I should burn actual shard down on more. I think I want to Infernal this too. To have it like right now. But I'm like 20 seconds off my actual CDs here, which is really awkward. We're just gonna deal with this. We're just gonna like random chaos window this up and be fine. We'll have it for next pull. Probably. That'll be alright. This. Yeah, probably. It's a little awkward, but probably worth doing. It's probably just worth holding, I guess. Probably. To resync here. We have like one pack. I think we have two packs and then boss. So we can Infernal next pack and then have CDR and then we should be able to go on boss, I think, right? I think. I should have packed with that though. Did you catch Max's tier stream? Yep, I saw it like a week ago. Yep, I did. It was good. It was funny. I mean, I guess I more or less agree. Yeah, it's fine. I think App's a little better than it seems, but I mean, there's no real 2-piece 4-piece interaction with it at all, so it does put it in a bit of an awkward spot. So yeah, it's sort of accurate, I guess. I guess no 2-piece 4-piece with seed corruption, or so the seed is what I mean. So it does put it in a bit of an odd spot. I mostly agree. Yeah. I don't know if it's like ultimate swamp ass tier, but mostly agree. We can hold this proc in the next pack. I burnt it. Feels bad. I just fat fingered it twice. You can sort of carry this in. I have 18 seconds of rolling still. If we go fast, you can do it. I still have rain rolling for a while. It's pretty crazy how much you can chain rain with this thing, man. Like, it's pretty wild. Like, it legitimately is. Just chaining rains from one pack to the next. It's pretty crazy how much you can get. Alright, well, I have Infernal, look at that. That worked out pretty well. Do you say Amphis than Destro Plus? No. I mean, it's too early to tell, because like 9.2 tuning still doesn't happen and all that stuff, right? So it's just too early to tell. But I think Destro and Demo gain more ground this patch than Aph does. Just looking at how their 2-piece, 4-piece works and how Aph really doesn't do anything with its 2-piece, 4-piece. If you're playing some of the Seeds build. So, nice, I knew it. Sick, I should have just waited. So, I think Destro and Demo gain more ground this patch, honestly. And plus, gain more, however you want to word it, right? But it's a little hard to answer the question you know the key to. I'm worried about being right here. standing right behind him. A little worried. I'm almost slide over a little bit here. I'll leave the field where it's at. It's fine. Got excited. I've only seen that once. Seen what? Oh, the 12B. 12B, I had a friend who got it a long time ago, but I farmed it for a long time. Never dropped. I sort of just gave up on it because of it. So it does seem to be pretty rare. Yeah. I like the Feldrake a lot too, though. It's pretty cool. Eee. Nice. I don't have any more imps to get rid of either, do I? I doubt Sin has invis pots, so he might, but I doubt it. Yeah. So if he does, we'll summon him, I guess. Actually. All right. Let me summon him. Feldrake's nice too. It is. I like a good bit. Extra damage is frustrating to see for how good the set is. The actual damage output just feels very close to the same AOE. I mean, the AOE is very strong, right? Like Destro AOE is already strong. That's the thing. But I think Blizz is probably going to try and like. I would assume if they want to like tune Destro's 2-piece, 4-piece, they'd probably try and nerf the actual. Probably try and nerf. They nerf the actual like value you get out of the AOE. But how do you nerf the AOE value without nerfing the single target value? That's the question, right? Do they like remove the pulsing damage? Do they remove? Don't grab the edge yet. Let me summon him. Like you remove the pulsing damage on it. What do you do? We need to summon. We don't have him over here. Oh, we don't have a healer here, so probably maybe do this. Probably not. I'm going to Infernal this. It's a single sketch. Yes. I don't know. I guess. I might have Infernal for boss, which is really unfortunate, but whatever. They held that proc. We need to summon him though. Dark Soul de-seeking is why I think it's so fun with the move. I've been killing CDR dudes. Maybe? Like possibly? Possibly? I don't know. There could be some relevancy to that in Mythic Plus. I could see that maybe. Possibly, yeah. Possibly. Should help my cat out too with thinking. But boss is giving us a lot of problems. This boss is giving us some serious trouble. I have Inferno for the next one. A little worried though. I'm getting some insane plater errors in chat. I can't see anything if like at all. So I don't know what's going on. It's wild today. Can I store a proc into this? I can. Alright, let's go. Of course. Nice. I love it, dude. Sick. Sick mechanics, sick gameplay, sick game, dude. Really wish we had Inferno for the boss, but I don't think not blowing it on that. I think saving it on that pack when you have a healer is wrong. So like I have to blow it there. I don't know. It might have been worth blowing it on that pack either way, but I mean. All right, we did it. We did it. Am I gonna die to this dot? I'm okay, good. Good lord. Man, we gotta go back to like Mythic 0 on this boss, boys. Oh goodness. Boan, what's up, man? What's going on, dude? What's up? I think it's too late for devs to just 2-piece, 4-piece and go live as it is. I mean, I don't think it's like totally too late, but I mean, never say never, right? But probably. Yeah. I don't think you'll see a big class tune, like big tier set overhauls or anything now. I think it's never too late, yeah. They're probably in the tuning stages at this point, I feel like. Or getting into them at least, right? So it's a bit awk, a little unfortunate, but I mean, what can you do? You know, it's just sort of life. It is what it is. I don't know, the feedback's out there, but it may happen, so just laugh. I don't know what to say. I do sort of feel like we didn't do as many keys as we could have or should have, and didn't really mention the Sow the Seeds thing as much as you probably should have. But at the same time, like, there is feedback given for a very long time on the no interaction with Sow the Seeds, or with Seed of Corruption on 2-piece, 4-piece, and like no interaction with Sow the Seeds, and it being lackluster when you're not casting your filler in AOE. So I mean, there is feedback given on it for a while. So in the end, I mean, I don't know. I guess we sort of did what we could. Just gotta wait and see what happens now, right? Come through the door. So I don't feel like how do I word this? What's my Infernal doing back by the door? Hello? I don't feel like like we could have done a lot more. But the feedback was out there for a while on it. Like it's on the forums for like a long time in the Warlock tier post. Like, hey, it doesn't really do. It doesn't do anything with Sow the Seeds or Seed of Corruption with the 4-piece, and like the filler cast times are a bit concerning at times in like council-based settings with the 2-piece or with the 4-piece being the way it is with filler spells. But I don't know, man. You know, they did sort of try and correct it a bit with like adding absolute corruption modifiers or additional damage to the 2-piece. I don't know. I'm F is my lowest tier set, like out of like how relevant I think they all are. I think it's cool still, but like I just don't think it totally is as strong as I thought it would be or wanted it to be, or however you want to word it, right? So I guess it's hard to answer in-depth questions in the middle of a key too, but like I don't think that AF is like incredibly OP. It's fun to play with, it's cool, it's exciting like, when it procs and stuff at the right time, but in council-based fights I don't get like the same amount of value, I feel like, as much at least, when I'm like not like casting Drain Soul or Shadow Bolt a whole lot, and the no Seed of Corruption interaction is pretty unfortunate for Mythic Plus, because like if you're playing Seed build, you just don't have a 2-piece or a 4-piece on. Like, it's just that you don't Rapture unless you're playing single target stuff. If you're in single target, yeah, rock it. But if you're not, I mean, like, what do? Just don't do anything. You know, it doesn't do anything. So he's all dead. It's a bit awkward at that point, but sort of is what it is. I guess you gotta deal with it. You know? That ad melted. But this is on me, ain't it? Jeez. I don't have little wigs, that's why. Who's this thing on? Oh, it's on me. I don't have little wigs. I have no idea. Alright, we're good. I see now. Let's see. I do want a little bit more CDR for the next room. I think we'll be okay-ish. I'm not going to have... I'm not going to be able to store a Brock going in there. I guess I could, but like... I'm not going to. 2% nerf and make it every 20 shards instead of 10. Nah, that's too much. It's too much. You probably just nerf like the actual Immolation Aura the Infernal brings or something. Like you nerf like the Immolation Aura the big purple Infernal brings, or you nerf like the weird stun that it has, or like the extra damage if you... The extra damage that it has if you proc one when one's already down. You nerf something like that. You don't nerf like the actual damage like that, or you don't nerf the proc rate that much. It doesn't do anything right at that point. I don't think they should. Will they? Who knows? You know, I don't know at this point. So I guess we'll see. Well, my CDs are once again a bit desynced, and half the room is running away. But am I going to pod this? I hope not. Oh, Legend, what happened, dude? You're dead. Well, I don't really want to burn a res on you. I'm not trolling. I don't really want to because of... Whatever. You got a ways to go on this guy. You probably should take the res. There's a long ways to go. I debated it too, but like, it's probably worth it. We got a little ways to go on this dude. Much aggro, yeah. I was getting pounded for a little bit there too, like I am right now. Alright, no big deal. We're gonna fix decom bug expansion. I mean, maybe. Maybe. Listen, Wilford's is fixed, right? I think. So there's hope. Maybe. We'll see. Envies are little beasts now. Oh, you mean his manifestations? They seem to hurt a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. How's the dog for looking for the class? I don't know that build. Always felt really good for Demo. I played it yesterday on stream, actually, for one. I put a video up on it last night on YouTube. I think it's pretty good, man. It's pretty solid. I like it. It feels pretty good in Plus. We played Grim Inquisitors. I wanted to do a key with Wilfred's, but honestly, after we played Grim for a while, I didn't really see a reason to, because Grim was just really good. It just put in a lot of work, even with Tyrant being 1.5 minutes and not 1 minute. So like, I sort of want to do like a weird like hybrid kind of day coming up with like some AF stuff, some Destro, some Demo, and figure that all out. Like play multiple specs in one day, but it seemed pretty good, man. I was pretty excited about it. Pretty impressed. Pretty impressed. You know, so. E. Alright. Don't put it on me. Nice, dude. We're chilling. I think that's fine. Oh, we done with it. Why do I exist only to suffer? Alright, my man, look, it happens. It's alright. It is what it is. It is what it is. Look at that mobility, that utility, the proc in the way. We gotta get it soaked here, though. Like, no cap. Someone's gonna get that. We only have 4 of us, so we gotta make sure we cover them all. Yep, I have Infernal in half a minute. There's that, I guess. I'm just gonna hold the Sauron, honestly. Not even looking at it. Barring a tragedy occurring, I think we're okay. I think. And again, I have seen some tragedies lately. This is tragedy. Well, I mean... Okay, big dog. It's alright. Things happen. Dude, this kind of shard gen feels good. I can get used to this amount of shard gen. Drums, I don't think it has them. It doesn't matter. Unless the boss is dead. But He died before less than off CD, I think. Like right at the very end before it did. So, not a big deal. Doesn't matter. Boss is dead, right? Oh. Look, we did it! Look at that. I feel like if we hadn't wiped a few times, it'd be a little higher. A decent bit higher. But, oh, wait, what did I get? Oh, and dude, this is actually pretty helpful. Holy cow. Indestructible. Wasn't bad. World first. I don't think I have any drums. I'm pretty sure I don't. Probably should grab. I do. I have 20. It doesn't matter. Honestly, at that point, like, just kill the boss. We've done it 10,000 times, right? Yeah. I feel like we could have played Inferno in there, and things would have been all right. We had a lot of like big AOE value early on. Not as much later on though. We ended up wiping on second boss, which is a bit unfortunate, but no, whatever. No, we had like 20-ish seconds on pull, unless we didn't pop on pull. I guess. No, we had like 20-ish, I think. So.